Thanks, Lena. All right, so welcome everybody. My name again is Mark Branom, and I am a faculty person here with San Jose City College, and I'm in the Computer Information Systems and Computer Applications department. So there are a couple of things that I wanted to talk about, and the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to take over screen sharing. And I am going to share my screen. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk a little bit, before I talk about the Technest program per se, I wanted to talk about the certificate. And the thing about the certificate is that we have worked with the state and with the rest of the college to put together two different certificates. So we have a level 1 certificate, and the level 1 certificate covers computer programming, which is my class, the CIS 106 class, which we'll talk about more in a little bit. It covers data science, which is the CIS 107 class. It covers Cecil's class, the Internet of Things, which is CIS 108, and Professor Lawson will talk about that in a little moment. And then it also covers entrepreneurship, which we partner with the business group to talk about business and entrepreneurship. And if you take those four classes together, form the level 1 certificate. The level 2 certificate takes those four classes and then adds to it another business class, so the Introduction to Business, as well as one other course in either programming, data science, some sort of other way of enhancing your information. And there are a number of different ways that you can pass out of that particular section. And I'm happy to answer anybody's questions on that. But essentially, it's basically any class that we have in CIS or in business. Many of the business courses would also qualify. So those are our two certificates. Now, the other thing that's important to know is that both CIS 106 and CIS 107 use the edX platform, and on the edX platform, they also have certificates. And I often get questions from students about, yeah, but what about this EDX certificate? Does that count? And the answer to that is no. The .edx platforms are used for the course material and for covering the material and the grading and that kind of stuff, but we are doing our own separate program utilizing that material. So again, if you have questions specifically about that, I'm happy to help you with those. But again, we'll talk about that in either in class or later on in our little introduction to this.